What's up everybody, it's June 10th 2016 and it's time for today's Level Up, our daily video game news show where we bring you the latest and greatest stories as they break in the video game industry. So let's get straight into the top story of today. It is regarding Sony and their PS4. Finally, they have confirmed that the PS4.5, PS4K, PS Neo, whatever you want to call it, is a real thing. It's confirmed. It is coming soon. They're not going to be showing it to us at E3 this weekend. Unlucky Dan and Ash with your predictions. But they have said that it's going to be a real thing. It's going to exist alongside the existing PS4 as we expected. No details on the price, but they did say it would be more than the existing PS4. Obviously, we don't know if that's the initial launch price, which was more around the $400, £300, or kind of more where it is now, sitting at £350, £250, that sort of thing. So we'll have to wait and see exactly on that. Probably imagine to see it next year, because they said that the reason they don't want to show it at E3 is because they want a full range of the best experiences on the new system so they can showcase it in its entirety. They did confirm as well that all games from the standard PS4 will run on, or all games from standard PS4 will run on the PS4K, and all games going forward will have to run on both systems. So they're very key to emphasize that existing PS4 users will not result in any loss from this new console. They will be side by side. I still think this is a bad move and it's going to create a lot of ambiguity, but obviously Sony know better than me. We'll see what happens. Obviously we'll have a lot more PlayStation Neo, PS4K news as it breaks over the coming months. Moving on, and we talked yesterday that the new Destiny expansion had been leaked. Indeed, it is confirmed. Very unsurprising considering we had seen it on the official website. The Rise of Iron expansion is a real thing. It is coming out on September 30th. It's going to be priced at $30, so expect that to be in the realm of £25. But it does require Destiny's base game, which is kind of fair enough. It is expansion. But strangely enough, it's also going to require The Dark Below, House of Wolves, and The Taken King. So basically, you sound like you need to have bought all DLC ever to be able to experience this latest one. I'm not really a fan of that, but I suppose the people that are still playing Destiny have probably bought all of these anyway, so I suppose from that regard, it doesn't really matter. It's obviously going to feature a new raid. It's also going to have new areas, and there's going to be new and updated strikes, more patrols, public events. So lots of stuff coming. They also teased that there may be more information coming at E3. That probably wouldn't be too surprising if that was indeed the case. So probably look out for it at Sony's press conference, because there is the exclusive deal there with Sony and Activision. Moving on to another extremely popular first-person shooter, and this time Star Wars Battlefront, and their latest DLC called Bespin has been announced or confirmed with a release date and details around it. It will be coming this month to those of you who own the Season Pass. It will be available from June 21st. However, if you did not pick up the Season Pass or do not want to purchase it, the regular gamer, as it were, can purchase it 2 weeks later, starting on July 5th. So this new DLC is going to bring a new hero and villain in the form of Lando Calrissian and Dengar, and also there'll be new maps set on the Cloud City itself. We'll also see some new weapons as well, and all of the kind of standard stuff that you see in the DLC pack. So good to see that this is continuing from EA. Look forward to that in just over a week's time. Just over 2 weeks' time. No doubt we will see more of this in some form at EA's press or EA Play's event this Sunday. Moving on, we've got a new first-person shooter to have a look at. This time is coming from the developers who made the previous Slender game. This is from the guys at Blue Isle Studios. They're going to be bringing a new first-person adventure game called Valley. So this is coming in the summer. We already know that. So if you haven't heard about this game before, there is a brand new gameplay trailer which you will be seeing right here. But very simply, you're an individual in what they're calling a leaf suit, which is actually an acronym, and it stands for Leap effortlessly through air functionality, which is a really bad name, but there you go. So basically, yeah, you'll be able to run and jump, kind of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Titanfall, that kind of range. But in addition to that, this suit also does give you the ability to control life and death of living things throughout the world. So it looks pretty cool. You'll see from here, I really like kind of the art style of this. Obviously, the studio themselves, they do have a certain pedigree. Slender was a pretty solid game. So it'll be interesting to see how that game holds up. It, like I said, coming out in the summer, so a really nice time to be releasing when there's not too much around. So something to keep an eye on, especially for you Sony or PS4 owners out there. And the final news item of the day, just thought would bring you here, Mafia 3, one of my most anticipated games of the year. They've released a new teaser ahead of its release, or ahead of more details coming out at E3 over the coming week. So you can see from the trailer, which is playing right here, we see a lot in this video, seeing car chases, boat sequences, gunfights, some steel cage boxing, all that good stuff. Looks really cool. I can't wait to play this game. With this and Watch Dogs both coming this year, hopefully you open world fans will have plenty to get excited about. This one is launching on October 7th for PS4, Xbox One and PC. Like I said, no doubt we will see more at E3 in the coming days. Obviously, next week is E3 and I can't wait. So just moving on, thinking about our shows next week, I will probably do a dedicated show like this, but rather than kind of being daily news, we'll dedicate one to each of the conferences of the big five as they come out, with the additional details of everything else as well. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. As always, let us know in the comments down below what you think of this Sony PlayStation 4K, 4.5, whatever you want to call it. Are you excited for Destiny? Does Valley look interesting to you? And how excited are you for Mafia 3? Hopefully it's just as excited as I am. But for now, yes, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy E3, everyone. And I will see you on Monday for a brand new video.